This is the Yankees POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the New York Yankees. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
All right, happy Sunday night, everyone. And it was a successful Sunday night for the Bronx Bombers. They beat the Dodgers in LA to avoid the sweep. Final score 7-3. Ryan Yarbrough was great. 6 innings of brilliant ball to earn the win. DJ LeMahieu had 4 hits. Ben Rice hit a home run. Yanks finish up the West Coast swing in style against 7-3. The final score. Hello, everyone. I'm Jay Berman. If you're a New Yorker, you might recognize my work. If not, welcome aboard. I've spent more than 2 decades in the biz, everything from TV to web to radio. Again, glad to have you aboard. Please follow me on X as well, at Jay Berman, Jayberman. Welcome to the Locked On Yankees postcast, both on the Locked On Yankees YouTube channel and the Locked On Yankees podcast feed. The postcast gives you a place to chat after every game. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every single day.
This is what you'll be talking about.
All right, from beginning to end, it was a good night for the Yankees. Again, they beat the Dodgers 7-3. Yanks finish up their 9-game West Coast swing 6-3, and they avoid the sweep. Not only to the Dodgers, but to the rest of baseball. They have not been swept. In fact, the Yankees have faced a sweep 4 different times this year, and they've won all 4 games. That includes tonight. A big reason why, Ryan Yarbrough, who was great, now 3-0 on the season, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, no walks, 5 Ks, 93 pitches, and now his season ERA is 2.83. He is, without a doubt, a firm member of that pitching rotation for the Yankees. And again, what a pleasant surprise Ryan Yarbrough, who, by the way, 17 swings and misses from the Dodgers today from Yarbrough. That's a career high. His last 7 outings, 5 of them were starts, 1.76 ERA, 31 innings pitched, 6 earned, 27 Ks, and a whip under 1. In fact, the whip is 0.78. So again, he has just been brilliant, and he earns the win tonight against 6 innings, 1 earned, struck out 5. As for the offense, Ben Rice hit a huge home run early, his 12th of the season, and it obviously comes off of Yamamoto, which makes it even more special. Yamamoto's ERA balloons all the way to 2.39. as he allowed 4 earned runs in 3 2/3. The Yankees chased him early. And by the way, in that 4th inning, when he was finally removed, he'd thrown 96 pitches. So he gets a full day's work in about an hour and a half. So the Yankees were quick to disperse of the Yamamoto threat. Banda, Trevino, Davis, and Stratton finished up for the Dodgers. But again, the offense was great. Specifically, a man who you probably didn't think was going to get a nod. That, of course, is DJ LeMahieu. Some stats backing that up. Well, DJ 0 for 15 with 7 strikeouts in his last 5 games. Got the start tonight. What does he do? Well, he goes 4 for 5 with 2 ribs, ups his average all the way to 239. So a 4-hit performance for LeMahieu. It's his first 4-hit game since June of 2021 at Fenway. So it's been 4 years, almost 4 years since he had a 4-hit game, and LeMahieu does that tonight. As we said, Ben Rice hit a huge home run, and that got the Yankees off and running. That home run gave the Yanks the lead, and then it was on from there. Again, 7-3, the final score. As for Aaron Judge, believe it or not, he was the only Yankee starter without a hit tonight, and that lowers his season average almost 10 points. He's down to 391. He was at 398. So, again, 7 points off the average, thanks to the offer from Judge tonight, who struck out twice. But again, the hitting star, obviously, DJ LeMahieu. He had 4 hits in 5 at-bats and key hits as well, keeping rallies alive, obviously driving in 2 runs. And not only did the Yankees take care of business, but they shut down the likes of Ohtani, Teoscar, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith. In fact, that's the top 4 of the Dodger lineup tonight. Shohei, Teoscar, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith. They were combined 0 for 16, each one of them 0 for 4. Believe it or not, the Dodgers 1 through 4 in their lineup has at least 1 hit in every game this season, except for tonight. So kudos to obviously Ryan Yarbrough, who went 3 times through the order. But again, the top 4, the table setters and the run producers in the Dodgers lineup combined 0 for 16. The top 4 guys were all 0 for 4. So again, kudos to the Yankees pitching staff. Jonathan Loaisiga gave up 2 home runs, and you thought at one point after those 2 home runs in the 7th, here come the Dodgers, they're back. But there were 2 solo shots. Max Muncy and Pages had one as well, and that allowed the Dodgers to get back within a save situation, that until the Yankees scored a run in the 9th, which obviously meant Luke Weaver would not be coming into the game because it's not a save situation. But what's interesting is he didn't even get up. It was Tim Hill who finished the night for the Yankees on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr. Was the only man behind him warming up in the bullpen. Now, again, not a save situation, so you tend to keep away from your closer in those situations. But again, it was interesting that he wasn't even warming. So again, another impressive performance for Devin Williams as well. A clean inning where he strikes out 2 through just 12 pitches. His ERA amazingly continues to plummet, and it's still above 6.23. But again, Loaisiga gives up the 2 home runs. Williams and Hill each have a perfect inning, 8th and 9th respectively. And again, the big reason why is because the Yanks tattooed Yamamoto, who again has been brilliant and was brilliant against them. 1 regular season start last year, and then obviously the World Series start, mowing him down. Well, tonight was a different story, and the Yankees got out of Dodge with a 7-3 win. And again, they wrap up their 3-game swing through Denver, Anaheim, and Los Angeles with a 6-3 mark. And to be honest, at first pitch tonight, you're feeling pretty down about things. This could be a sweep against the team that beat us last year. Well, no, the Yankees bounced back with some surprise performances. Obviously, the fact that DJ LeMahieu had 4 hits is awesome and amazing, but surprising. Got to be honest. He had, as we said, been riding an 0 for 15 streak, and obviously Ryan Yarbrough as well. Now, did we expect 6 innings of 1-run ball with 5 strikeouts against the Dodgers? Probably not, but he's been good of late. So kudos to him for 1, continuing his good pitching, and 2, doing it against a stacked lineup. As we said, Aaron Judge, the only Yankee without a hit tonight. DJ LeMahieu had 4. The Yankees are now 22-15 against teams that currently have a 500 or better record. That's the 2nd highest win percentage against those teams in baseball. All right, still plenty to get to. Got to do player of the game. We're heading back to New York. That's right. The Yankees will finally return home. We'll tell you who they're taking on coming up next. All right, looking for a snack that's both delicious and nutritious? Well, crack into a good source of protein with Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1-ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they're packed with fiber and better-for-you unsaturated fats. That helps you keep feeling fuller longer. Personally, I love the no shells variety. It's the perfect grab-and-go snack for busy days. Whether I'm snacking at my desk or on a road trip or just need a quick protein boost, they're always my go-to. And if you love cracking open every shell for that satisfying crunch, the in-shell options are a classic favorite as well. Get snacking and get cracking with a snack that packs a protein punch Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. All right, final segment of the show. Let's cut to the chase.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
I so badly want to give it to DJ LeMahieu for the 4-hit night, a player who you figured might not ever get 4 hits in a game again, but we're giving it to Ryan Yarbrough, and I'll tell you exactly why. He has been pitching well of late, but this lineup in this spot, Sunday Night Baseball in LA, trying to avoid a sweep after what took place in the playoffs last year in the World Series, kudos to Ryan Yarbrough. You are the player of the game. Yarbrough, his 3rd win, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 5 Ks, did allow a home run. That was to Tommy Edman. But again, 93 pitches in 6 innings. His ERA now 2.83. What's interesting about how things went down tonight, not only did the Yankees lose the first 2 games of the series, but they were roughed up. The Dodgers had outscored the Yankees 26-7 in the first 2 games, obviously being skewed with the 18-run performance yesterday, but still 26-7 in the first 2 games. They wiped the mat with the Yankees. Excellent job by the Yankees getting off the mat and winning this game. Now, the Yanks were 3-0 in March, still counts, but 3-0 in March, 15-13 in April, 17-9 in May, and they're off to a good start in June at 1-0. Now, perhaps some concern. Jason Dominguez was replaced in the lineup by Cody Bellinger. Dominguez left the game with a left thumb contusion. He suffered it sliding into second base in the 5th inning. What's interesting is he tried to steal second base, had the finger protector, the sliding mitt, if you will, on his right hand, slid into the base with his left hand, which was a bare hand. No sliding mitt on the left hand, only on the right hand. And what does he do? Slides in with his left hand first, jams his thumb. Can't make it up. But again, we'll have to wait and see exactly what the diagnosis is for Dominguez. Dominguez did collect a hit tonight and an RBI, upped his average to 247. But again, we'll have to wait and see exactly what the deal is. Again, off to a great start in June, and it will continue in June after an off day for the Yanks. Tuesday, we'll welcome in the Cleveland Guardians, the first of 3 between the rivals, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All 3 are 7:05 first pitch. As for the pitching matchups, Rodon will go on Tuesday against Logan Allen. Clark Schmidt will go on Wednesday against Tanner Bybee. And on Thursday, Max Fried and Luis Ortiz. Those are your starters for the next 3 games. Again, Yanks are off on Monday, obviously a rough commute. And then right back at it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against Cleveland. Then we get the Red Sox in town. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those are all night games. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. And don't forget, Saturday night is a Fox game. Sunday night is an ESPN game again. So we do have some national telecasts coming up. But again, Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt, Max Fried, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, thanks for making Locked On Yankees your first listen today. For your second listen, check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Also want to mention our partners in crime at Locked On Yankees, the great Stacey Gotsulias and Brian McKeon. They handle all the stuff at Locked On Yankees, so follow, subscribe, and enjoy. No sweep for the Dodgers tonight. Yankees win it 7-3. They finish up their road swing with a 6-3 mark. It was 3 in Denver, 3 in Anaheim, and then 3 in LA. They have not been swept once this year. In fact, the Yankees have faced a sweep 4 times this year. They've won all 4 of those games. And again, you got the pitching matchups for the Cleveland series. Should be very interesting. By the way, a few news and notes to get to before we peace out. Carlos Carrasco was recalled. He was actually on the roster and active tonight. obviously didn't get the call. The Yankees optioned Yeri De Los Santos to AAA Scranton. Aaron Boone said that Jake Cousins is going to start a rehab assignment on Tuesday. Again, 7-3 the final score. Off day Monday, right back at it against Cleveland for the first of 3 on Tuesday. And you know where to find us 48 hours from now. That's right, Yanks and Cleveland. Have a good night, everyone.